Retrace the main events in the audio frequency circuit. The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. The transformer changes this to an alternating current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
Molecules containing more than one atom can rotate and vibrate. Sometimes vibration is simple in form. We can see that each vibrational mode has a different frequency, and all of the patterns of vibration may be different. Each of the vibrations is a simple harmonic motion.
The same peaked wave triggers a pulse-forming circuit, which creates a new waveform, pulses with flat tops. Notice that throughout these changes, the exact subdivisions of our second and time have not been lost. We still have precisely the same number of positive peaks per second.
Pulsating direct current. Pulsating direct current.
Like a guillotine. If the sine wave's frequency is 1,000 cycles a second, we have actually divided 1 second into 1,000 equal parts. But in this sine wave, it's impossible to tell where each thousandth of a second begins and ends. That's why it's changed into this, a peaked wave, which can be measured from positive peak to positive peak.
All right, guys. Early in the year. That's cool. That's awesome, dude. I gotta steal that from you. That is cool. Well done.
Oh,
Guys,
my soundboard or my overall look. I mean, I get it,
bro.
but
I mean, it's overall. We're gonna go overall look, man. Okay, I can't steal one thing. I gotta steal the whole thing. All right.
all right, sounds good, man. Sounds good.
But whatchamacallit, guys, we are here for our first unboxing of 2025. Those expecting Roland, I think he got his powers out. I think he was struck by one of the rolling blackouts in SoCal, so he has to preserve his battery. So he said he's safe and everything. It's just that he won't be able to join this time. So he still got 11 action figures. It's probably 12 or 13 because we both pre-ordered the same action figure that shipped probably today. But he will be joining us on the next toy stream that we do. But current present company, as we have my man Jacob Ironside showing us everything that we could ever wish to have through the internet. Everything. Yeah, man. Ultimate Kahuna. Guys, how are we doing this evening?
Doing freaking good, man. Yeah, I picked up my kid, got this girl I started dating coming over, and she is, this is gonna be great, dude. It's a great day. Good day to be alive.
Yeah.
Happy, healthy, forced week of vacation to take care of my kids. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I love it. Love it, man. Love it. Jacob Ironside, how we doing, man?
Hey, doing pretty good, man. It's good to be on. Thanks for having me, man.
I don't know, dude.
Looking forward
Anytime,
to
man.
this.
Like I said, I'm always trying to figure out ways to bring you guys on, share what we've got. Again, every time I say toys, I'm like, I'm so surprised that other people are still in on it. That I'm like, I have to. It's like I gotta have them on. Gotta have them on. Gotta have them on. So guys, we're pretty much gonna be just unboxing what we got over the Christmas break, the holiday break. Anything that we've got that's pretty cool, collectible. If you guys want to share your thoughts, let us know as well. Jovi, Joker's voice said, can I bring it up? Question for E.G.O. When did you order your Pentamask? Dude, I'm ordering that thing today. For those that do not know, JV, me, Matt, and Duke Devil 95 do our Wednesday night is overbooked at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time every Wednesday. So we're going to be on live on JV's channel tomorrow night. Penta is a phenomenal lucha wrestler whose trademark Cero Miedo means zero fear. Dude is awesome. So he just debuted for WWE like Monday. So I'm buying a mask like tonight. But anyway,
bro, that's a missed opportunity. My cousin got me a genuine like Nacho Libre like style like dragon wrestling mask, like a real one from when she was in Mexico. And my ex-wife, again, like everything else in my life, my ex-wife got rid of it. And I'm like, damn it, I wish it still.
I got this
that's legit.
Yeah,
dude.
we
that's
got
so
it in
sick.
Mexico City. They're awesome. So I can't wait. So first thing we'll pull up is what Jacob Ironside's got here. Whenever you're ready, dude. Or did you want us to go first?
Yeah, I was trying to get my phone to work as a
webcam,
but to show off the toys, so I couldn't get it to work. So I've had to scrounge some pictures from the internet. But yeah,
okay. If you want,
works out, man. We'll trust you have them. It's fine.
Yeah, if you DM or send them,
I've got one
right here.
I've got one from Christmas and two from birthday, which is
okay. All the slides are coming up. I'll bring yours up first then. All
Hell
right,
yeah.
So first one we got.
Yes.
Nice.
Primaris Space Marine, dude.
Sir, please, for the uninitiated, let us know exactly what we're looking at.
This is a Warhammer. The brand is Joy Toy, and it's a Warhammer Ultramarine. I was really kind of hesitant to get this because pictures of it don't really do it that much justice. But once I got it,
they rarely do.
It's nice. It's got a good weight to it.
Okay.
What isn't it like a 4.5 inches tall or something like that?
Yeah, it's 4.5 inches. Yeah, 4.5 inches.
I mean, it's really good, dude. I like the accessories that came with it as well.
Really good.
Hell yeah.
Posability too. The biceps swivel. It's got double joints in the knees and elbows.
And because it's a Space Marine, you can't see the joints almost at all, which is like makes me wet when it comes to these kind of things, dude. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's really
nice. I mean, honestly, I didn't think it had much posability. Yeah, honestly, it looks like it doesn't have much posability, but it's actually pretty posable from what you're saying. Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's multiple hands. This is based off of the Primaris Space Marine kind of models they came out with a few years ago, and yeah, no, if I had one of these, I'd be painting them up as a Blood Angel because I know about loyalty.
Well,
but
they have those too.
Sweet, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna customize this one too because I've got all the right color paints and stuff, so I'm gonna customize them a little bit.
Add a little bit of battle damage, a little scarring.
It's got some bones of a saint there,
Dude, like, so how much are these actually going for now, like retail market?
This is about $29. This one.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's like a normal squad of buying these things like in a box in the 28mm box set. Like a squad of these costs for something like that.
Yeah.
That's not bad, man. Like honestly, to get all that, that's a good price on that.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking so too. That's sick, dude.
Yeah, they go up pretty quick.
All right. I see that you got the other ones on here, and I'll hold on to those as well. Or unless you wanted me to show all those for the first one, or did you want that to be for your next go around?
Go ahead. Yeah, next go around.
Okay. All right, Kahuna, bro, you're next up. What you got?
All right, dude. I went full on weeb like for this period because I have a bunch of upcoming manga content. I'm trying to get it all like front loaded, like content wise, so I can just release it regularly. Nice. But I have 4 I'll show off today. This one is Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. He's posed dynamically like on his little stump here. But yeah, he comes off. The swords are detachable. Everything is like fairly flexible. The cape moves around a bit. There's no customization to say, but like just the way he poses and it sits on this thing, like sitting flat, he's like
that's cool.
Right here, dude.
That's pretty cool. How are you feeling about the flexible cape?
Badass.
Yeah, it's not like a cloth cape, but it can move around a little bit, and yeah, no, I appreciate the attention to detail. The only thing I didn't like was that there were some like wires, like little rubber wires that would go and connect to the swords that I just dropped, and but they were so cheap. I'm like I don't want to bother with those, so I'll just break immersion a little bit and have him missing them. But yeah, like even like I don't know if you can even tell, but like if you look at his hands, like you can see like it their fingers are designed to go into the specific parts of the blade. So if you have them properly attached, it will actually hold it pretty legitimately.
That is nice.
Yeah, you could get some they make a wire that you can use for beading.
Mm-hmm.
You can make bracelets and stuff with. You could just grab some of that and put it in place of the cheap stuff. It looked pretty good.
No, I thought about it. I may do it, but dude, I have so much bloody like crap to do right now. I've been like taking care of the kids and then trying to do like normal work crap has been a task recently, man. But yeah, that's my first one. E.G.O, what about you, man? What you got going on?
Dude, all right. So I was trying to see how this was going to look because, again, McFarlane is pretty much just taking over everything in terms of the toy market. So I don't know if
obviously Seth MacFarlane, not McFarlane Toys. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. McFarlane Toys. Yes. Did I say Seth MacFarlane?
He's family. The guy who made Family Guy.
Yeah. Okay. The regular McFarlane. This McFarlane. Todd McFarlane.
Ooh.
Yeah. They did the replica. They were trying to get in the replica game, and I said, "What the hell? For $15, I might as well get it." So it's literally just the cowl from Tim Burton's '89 Batman.
How's the paint on it? I always worry about because online they make the paint look great, but like in person. Oh, dude, that looks good.
Their paint's
it's not bad.
Really great on here.
For $15, that's not bad at all.
For $15, it was not bad at all. I said, I can do this. Like I said, it's great on here. The paint's decent.
It has the right amount of shine as well, on everything too.
It does. Yeah. So the only thing that I had to be careful of with this was the fact that those damn twisty ties they put on all their action figures now.
Yeah.
Dude, the twisty ties were on the actual points of the cowl. On
the cowl?
On the So I'm literally like, I swear to God, if I snap one of these horns off, I'm throwing the whole thing away.
Freaking return a cheap product, dude.
Bro, I had to pull a pocket knife and actually snap it in the back so it would actually fall forward instead of pulling it up and winding up snapping it.
Ooh, I would use one of those hobby shears, hobby little pointy scissors, almost like needle nose scissors. That's what I would go for next time. That works pretty good for me.
I can see that. The only thing is it just feels a little bit loose right here. I don't know why. Nothing's coming up. It just feels loose at the base. Otherwise, it's something that'll probably just sit on the top of the shelf. It's pretty good. It does what it's supposed to do.
Is it hollow all the way from the bottom going up into the cowl? Is it hollow all the way through, or
that's the weird. It is. It's just there's little base here, and I think that's hollow there. It's hard to show you on here, but
if it's hollow, dude, I might consider getting a little LED light and shining it up through there. See how that looks.
You definitely can. I can definitely put my finger in here. So yeah, you can definitely. It's hollow. The cowl and the lights are hollow.
I mean, the only problem is E.G.O, I don't think it's going to fit you, dude. I mean, no.
That was a good one, sir. All right, let me go ahead and check this here from Bobby. I'm hearing a lot of rumors about McFarlane might get Marvel and Hasbro might end up getting DC. I don't know. I understand. I'll play this. I haven't bought anything from Hasbro in 7 months. The last thing I bought, the last thing I bought was maybe from the Spider-Man line, and even then I can get that on Amazon for about the same price. And because of the Amazon gift card thing, where it takes $20 out of my account every month. I just save up for a month or two and buy it there. Hasbro doesn't really have anything that's extra exclusive anymore. After they stopped selling, I started selling out, everything went on Amazon for about the same price. I went ahead and got it. So I mean, I can see them trying to do it. It's just that I'm used to the 7-inch large fixtures now. I can't go back to like the proportion 6-inch action figures now. It's gonna be a noticeable difference because I've got like 40 Green Lanterns up here, and most of them are like
they're all Guy Gardner, obviously.
obviously.
Everyone's favorite Green Lantern.
Yeah, exactly right. I will say this: if you tell me that Hasbro's first action figure is White Lantern Kyle Rayner, I'll pay you $80. That's maybe $100 to get. That's the only one that I'm missing, and that's the only one that I'm upset they have not done. Like, how did I get a Hal Jordan White Lantern before a Kyle Rayner one? It's beyond me. McFarlane getting them. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna really do much. It's like you guys had Marvel. There was the Marvel based off of the phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's Marvel Legends. I don't know how to reinvent that wheel for McFarlane if he gets it. Like, what do y'all think?
I don't know much. How do I explain? Like, I don't know. I've had a couple of DC figures. Like, I had one that was posable. It had all the accessories, separate faces. I had the Dark Knight Joker. He may be 7 inches tall there. He was modular, had all the weapons and stuff, and super realistic looking. I can, like, I wish I still had him. I don't even know, couldn't tell you what company he made them, but I'm like, if this is how they look now, I'm like, whatever this is, keep going on whatever system, whatever program you got going on, keep this going, because like those look great. But yeah, I've never had any of the more cartoony style figures, except for when I was an actual child and played with them.
Well, I mean, so the thing is, they're trying to go back to like some of the Batman the Animated Series action figures too. I'm sorry, Jacob, go ahead, man.
The Hasbro figures have done that too. The Star Wars figures, they were like doing the 375 inch figures, and went up to the 6 inch, and they were going to go back to the just 3 inch, and they've just recently come out with a bunch of 6 inch redo figures, just, you know. So
yeah, well, I was gonna show. Well, I guess now is an appropriate time to show you guys this if I can find it on here. It's gonna take me a second to do it, but
it's kind of a gamble when you do that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, so I think this is part of it too. I'm gonna show you guys an article that I found. It's from last June, so I'm pretty sure the numbers are higher. So basically, we've outbought preschoolers, guys. We are at the top of the toy buying food chain. So
is that a good thing?
See, I will say it's a thing that justifies why we want 7-inch action figures, 6-inch action figures. I mean, especially the fact that we can now afford the action figures from the TV shows we saw 20 years ago, and we can actually afford to buy them. Like, I know that that Roman and I were discussing whether or not we should get a Kyle Rayner with the what is his name? Kilowog. It was a dual set.
Oh yeah.
It was like $80. I was upset because I have 2 Kyle Rayners already, but Kilowog was already like $150 on eBay.
Oh, geez, dude.
Yeah, so I had to like take the plunge and spend $80 for one action figure. So I mean, I think that's why, you know, we're justifying wanting action figures that are going to be the 7, 8-inch, or 10-inch if you're doing like Bane, or if you're doing Darkseid, because nearly half of adults who purchased a toy for themselves in the past year collecting socialization enjoyment and their point.
You know what I should have. My son got his first nicer action figure. It's more of a posable statue, but it's his first nice one. It cost me like $50-$60 or so for Christmas. And it's his favorite character. He's like, I don't want a superhero. I want Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. And dude, it's really high quality. Comes with like one alternate head. It's pretty legit, dude. I was really impressed.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, it's like we're wanting things that are very specific and posable, because it's either a collectible for me, or it's one for the kid, and like that's what he's gonna play with, or I need a backup in case one breaks. So I mean, I don't know if they're going to be able to go back to 3.5 to 4 inch unless you're getting that for literal children.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
like that size is perfect, and it's like make them slightly lower quality, whatever. It's for
That's
kids.
fine.
They have an imagination. It's like I had all like back in the day, a 3 or 4 inch Star Wars figure was better quality than a lot of the like Star Wars Black Series figures we see now, and they were like a portion of the size. I think I still have some of them. My kids that play with them as actual toys. They do.
The ones kids have, they'll have battle damage. Yeah, that's how you get, wounded soldiers, broken off legs and stuff. So.
My boy does that with his Lego guys. I'm like, why? What happened to Chewbacca, man?
He's going through some things. All right, Jake, I got yours next up. Oh, nice.
No, Captain Rex.
So yeah, this one's pretty good. This is a re-release, 6-inch. Yeah,
has like the OG helmet too. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's got battle damage and it's got weathering a little bit.
I like it. I like that on toys and figures so long as it's like, I don't know. It needs to be. I've seen some battle damage. It just looked like brown paint and it was just not great. But this looks pretty good.
There's parts of it that kind of look off, but I'm gonna fix that. So I plan on
parts look off to you?
Customizing a little bit. What now?
What parts are that look off to you?
Like the inner thighs. The inner thighs they kind of don't look right.
Okay.
But it can fix that pretty easy. But yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good figure.
That's not bad at all, man.
It's got the double jointed knees and elbows.
The helmet that comes on and off is pretty
posable too.
Pretty legit. That's not as common. Cool. I've seen some where you can replace the head with the helmeted head, but not usually the helmet that comes off. That's a neat little.
Oh, the helmet actually comes off.
Yeah. Don't have.
Otherwise, he couldn't hold it in the hand there. Yeah.
Dude, that's why I'm like, I have no idea what these new action figures are capable of, especially when it's from other brands. Like, I'm just now starting to see McFarlane have other heads that come with the action figures. So I didn't know you could do the helmet on top of the head that's already there. That is cool. Now, Jacob, how much
I can tell a difference in the quality from the Warhammer to this one. The plastic's a little heavier, a little more beefy. If you look at the side of the knee, you can see the like plastic little bolts that hold the leg together. Can't quite see it in those pictures, but it has a little hole where the joint is. But it's still pretty good. It's still not a bad figure.
It's not bad, man.
This was about $38, I think.
That's not. I mean, so you're getting the action figure, the helmet that can go over top of the head. I'm guessing the blasters on there guns. Too.
Yeah, you get two like pistol blasters.
So is that a cloth like drape or no?
Yeah, that's a cloth drape around him.
Okay.
Now in the advertising for it, when you go to buy it, it shows him with one of the little blasters that all the clones have, but he doesn't.
Yeah, like little blaster pistol.
Know why. Yeah, he didn't come with that, but yeah,
he didn't.
Still a nice figure.
It's not bad though. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. Let me see what we got. So Bobby Wall, what a swinging mess for Kathleen Kennedy. Think that the younger generation is buying all the toys and merchandise. Agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
Well, like that I think she just assumed that the old trend would continue, but they didn't get kids enamored with toys. The toys were too expensive. They were they didn't appeal to kids in almost any way. Like when I would buy a Star Wars like individual figure, would always come with a couple extra bits, sometimes even the soundbite thing you could plug into your Star Wars walkie-talkie. Like Star Wars toys used to be cool, dude. Like they were legit. Like you still play with some of them. You can say hi just quietly.
Hi. Hi.
Welcome. Yeah, I still don't see. I mean, I guess outside of plushies, where I heard is a thing, but otherwise, I mean, I think it is a huge swing and a miss on that, just because there's no way that kids shouldn't have been buying like 2 or 3s at a time, or come in like the 3 or 4 packs. I would have, definitely advocated for that. I mean, again, if you want to do the 3-inch for kids and the 4 or 5 or 6 for adults, it works. But I mean, yeah. Bobby Wold is right. Huge swing and a miss. Missed opportunity for not understanding that adults that were children when these came out are the ones buying all these toys.
Yep. Right. Nope. She missed an opportunity. She's like, I'll just keep doing what we've always been doing, but cheaper and worse.
That was easy.
Hey, E.G.O.
Nice.
All right.
E.G.O. If you want to go, I've got like 20 minutes. If you want to just go ahead and show that last Star Wars figure.
Sure. Ooh,
this one's Cody.
Squad. Nice.
I don't have the squad. I just
Captain Cody.
Cody and Rex together. But yeah, Cody's pretty cool too. He doesn't have the wash over it to make him look like he's been in like in the battle.
Okay. Easy enough to add if you
considerably easy. It's not bad at all, dude.
And he comes with the long rifle blaster and the shorter little one.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, the extended one.
And this is the entire squad here.
The battle damage looks so good. Yeah, it kind of makes me want to do the rest of them. Actually, the red one looks like you might have it back there too, and the green one.
Yeah,
maybe.
he's that's another re-release. That's Commander Fox, I think.
Yeah, I think he sacrificed himself in that one episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that pretty much a lot of these parts are interchangeable too, correct?
Just the guns, just the button, anything that's not connected.
Okay, that's not bad, man. That's a pretty cool squad. Like, and what particular show is this one from?
The Clone Wars and the movies.
The Clone Wars. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not every episode is worth your time, but some of the art, some of it is really, really genuine good storytelling.
Okay. That's
like
actually
the
really nice.
Blue one, the Rex one, that's 501st. So each one of these is a different group.
Company, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not bad at all. Actually, that's a pretty cool squad. Like, I know that you've got these two. Are you trying to get the rest of these to round out the set or no?
I may get Commander Fox, but the ones I'm really looking, I hope they come out with re-releases of 5s and E.G.O, because they're ARC troopers. Those are really cool. They're really expensive right now because they're like the
hyper popular ones.
$200 a piece.
$200?
No, not for too rich for my blood, dude. I'm not.
So I'm hoping for they'll have a re-release of them.
Yeah, $200,
dude. They were I'm not surprised. They're expensive, man.
Wow.
I mean, people bought them up and sold them. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was like that for those.
I do wish that there was some easy way to prevent that from happening. Like just limit of 2 or 3 per person, maybe something. I don't know,
dude. So that's been the number. So that I would say that's the name of the complaint. Go ahead.
It just depends what figure you want. Like for a long time, it was the same with the Rex. It was an old release, and then they re-released him because it was a popular figure. So,
of course, makes sense.
I will say that's been the number one complaint that everyone's.
Game.
I know. I hate waiting, bro. I absolutely can't stand it. Like I will say that that's the number one complaint that everyone in the so I'm on the McFarlane Action Figures Reddit subreddit, and that's the number one complaint is the fact that the minute Superman 78, the Christopher Reeve action figure, comes out next month. But I mean, I had to have me and Roman wind up having to text each other yo, don't forget it goes live at 10 o'clock your time, 11 o'clock mine. And I swear to you, within 7.5 minutes, it's sold out. I mean, sold out on GameStop, Amazon, McFarlane's website, the whole thing. And then you'll see 3.5 weeks later.
Matt Reeves Superman, that does not surprise me at all. That's a very popular movie.
The Christopher Reeves one? Yeah. So the thing is, some are getting the platinum version or some are getting the regular version. We don't know. So everyone just buys it because it's out and they don't think they're going to do anything redone. so they just wind up buying it out of that, and then we're stuck with whatever we get. So it's
Right.
I really wish they'd figure a way to like cut out scalpers at this point, or only people that are verified members of the channel that actually get them.
But they have to consider the customer, but they also have to consider good business practice. Anything any barrier to someone being a customer, it does hurt business for them.
Definitely.
But then they also have to balance that against customer satisfaction. Like if it's bad enough, customers will stop coming back. Because I run a business, and like there's a lot more to consider than most people only think of the customer side of things. But no, I agree. It's maybe like for me, I think just a limit of 2 or 3 per person. I think that seems like the way to go.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Anyway, Kahuna, you're up next. What you got, sir?
All right, I'll show off the bigger one. This one was in this guy. So these guys at the mall were selling all these in the store. And so here we go. We got this bad boy here. We got Zen Zenitsu from Demon Slayer here. Cool. Has the sword, has the whole thing. Let me see. I'll do this real quick. Turn that off, and it's not bright, but like there we go.
That's cool.
He has one alternate face. The sword is loose, but it's a pain in the butt to get it in there, so I leave it in there. But this thing is pretty legit.
That's
and I got
awesome.
This is like $60.
Cool. That's not well spent.
Yeah, no, I'm like. Plus, I can use it as a nightlight for my kids too, and they don't mess with it. It's legit, dude. And like but I felt bad for the guy in the store. It's like because he had them all on display. He had them all on display, and people would just grab them and break them and then leave.
No.
Yeah, and like they weren't behind glass or out of reach. They were all like just on a regular shelf and like at every level, floor level, all the way to like head level, and like people just grab them and break them.
Like, how many did you see break?
Break in front of me? One. Yeah. But how many were broken already? Many. I'm talking like probably a dozen and a half, 2 dozen. Wouldn't surprise me.
Is it like kids thinking they're like an action figure and come up and just?
And it's not in the best area either, so it's also like kids and then inconsiderate adults and just not enough. Yeah, dude.
He's a case. He definitely is a case for that. That sucks.
It's a shame. And this one was partially broken, like but you wouldn't know, like only I know where it's broken, and you probably wouldn't tell if I showed you. But yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. For $60, it lights up and it's sustained in that spot. Like that's
it's a cool pose, dude. It's a fun character. Yeah.
I gotcha. All right. So what I got next up is I have been looking at this for months, guys. I had not been able to find this for under $80 until me and Shiro went to the San Antonio Comic Con or Big Texas Comic Con in October, and I finally found the Question.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite characters. I actually got his 2000s comic the same day, and
was that Ditko who did that, or was it based off of a Ditko comic? I can't remember.
It's based off a Ditko comic. It got bought out and like integrated into DC at some point. He was in Blue Beetles, I think Blue Beetle #4, I think.
Yeah.
They've done like so many incarnations, but only like the 2000s version was probably the best, which is the one that I got.
The one that the show popularized, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, it was $50, which was a far cry from like the $29.95 that it was advertised to be. And it's literally just him like this. It's posable and everything, which is pretty cool.
Just not enormously so, yeah.
It's literally like there's for me having to pay $50, like I literally saw it in the at one of the action figure stands and like literally grabbed it before anyone else could notice it. It's $50, but I will tell you it's well worth it to actually say I have it because this is one of my favorite characters. It's awesome.
It's literally I'm just not really familiar with him. Is he what is his powers and everything?
So I will tell you this.
Does he have powers? Isn't he just like kind of smart?
So his alter ego is actually, it's like if Lois Lane were a superhero, but the superhero was Rorschach.
And she had a penis.
Okay.
That too. That's important. That's important. Very important. So basically he's an investigative journalist. So he's like Lois Lane. And actually in some of the comics, they actually went to journalism school together. And so basically, he does exposés on like dirty cops, corruption, things like that. But anything that he can't get as a journalist, he goes out as the question to get. Basically, he's got this
kind of like the Shadow, the old radio guy. Yeah.
He's kind of like the Shadow, and you guys have seen
not the new Shadow, the old Shadow.
Old Shadow. You guys have seen what's it called? It was, goodness gracious, it was one of the movies that they did. It's based on the 80s characters. Oh, good Lord. Why am I tweaking out on this one? It was with Rorschach, Owlman,
Watchmen.
Watchmen. Yes. Okay. They based Rorschach off of this. The question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So basically, when they tried to write the Watchmen, Owlman's supposed to be Batman, comedian was a Joker, Rorschach the question. And so they said no, so they invented Rorschach. So the thing is that he would be the more well-known character as opposed to Rorschach. It's just the movie made them very popular. So it's the incarnations of him. I'm trying to find the ones from like the late 80s, and maybe there's the one in 2000 that I got that are actually pretty good. So I can find it. I don't even know if it's over here, but if you look out the trade with the question that came out in 2005-ish, that was a pretty good version of him. He takes like hallucinogens, so he can kind of be between like the living and the dead kind of deal. So it's a lot like the Shadow with kind of mysticism there. But dude, this took I had to look for 6 months to find this, and I'm so darn glad I found it.
All right. No, that's sick, dude.
Yeah. So I was so excited I found this one.
Also, on that note, before moving on, I love that Alan Moore was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this vile, corrupt character. Everyone's gonna hate Rorschach, and then he's like the most popular character.
Exactly.
He's the most based character.
He's so it's the same thing. It's like the one of my favorite movies is V for Vendetta, and I love the graphic novel as well. Yeah. And he wasn't wrong. He just was wrong about which side would be responsible for that kind of post-apocalyptic government, kind of nonsense going on.
It's fair.
It's like the things that happened, not wrong at all, to a shocking degree. But the who's in charge, very, very wrong.
Yeah, just flip that and you got it. Flip that and you got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jacob, are you still staying with us, or you have to skedaddle, or are you still good to stay?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of time left.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Do you have another one that you have on your list on here?
I do not.
Okay, that's fine. All right, and I'll just click this. I'll leave yours on here as well. All right, Cahoon, you got another one, brother?
I do. I have one I just pulled out of the packages this moment. It's not even put together yet. But yeah, no, again, going with the weeb thing, I got Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. He has the alchemic symbol for fire and such on the base, and he has the bleeding wound from episode 17, 18, and 19. And yeah, the Flame Alchemist from one of the best anime ever made. Posed somewhat dramatically. It's I like this figure, but some of the anime figures, they get really expensive. You're talking $200 to $600 a piece as a start. Yeah. But some of the simpler ones like this, much more affordable, and they're just fine. It looks good on a shelf. I just put it with some of my manga collection, and it looks fine. I really enjoy this. And yeah, pretty decent detail, good shadowing. The colors it's not one solid color all the way through. It changes depending on what part of the clothing you're looking at. And yeah, dude, this is pretty sick. I'm happy with this. It's not bad at all. It's how tall? Maybe this is about 6 or so inches. Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. That would look great on a shelf too. I think that there are certain things you want to be able to get the statues that are highly posable, but also really, really set to. That doesn't feel like it's gonna wobble and fall off your desk, does it?
Yeah, no, it's it's only barely on there, and it's
oh really?
Yeah, this ain't going anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's hey, either make the base dense so it's not gonna topple over, or make it highly stylized. If I can have both, I'll take it.
Hell yeah. Animation Overload. Yo! Wait. He comes on my show all the time. Dude. Animation Overload. There we go.
Welcome, good sir. welcome. We are doing fantastic. Just opening up the gifts that we had for Christmas, and I'm also opening so that my wife knows what I bought for the next ones that come out. Let me see what else we got here. All right, so this is one that I actually got from my buddy Excipitor, and I got this for my birthday. And this is actually one of the ones I was actually looking for as well. It's just I couldn't find it, but I'm collecting the Power Rangers from like the OG series.
Oh,
and he got me
yeah.
this.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
So,
my buddy Royce, he has a full-size replica of the White Ranger helmet. And he can wear it, dude. It's so sick.
That's coming next. Don't tell Shiro, but I'm gonna look for that one next. So I'm not gonna lie. I think this is like maybe $45 or $50, but I mean, for what I'm getting for that,
you got a lot going on there. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of poses, a lot of like different hairstyles for the same face. That you don't see that too often.
I was not expecting this. I don't know if this is supposed to be Goldar's sword. I have no idea what these clear balls are. I have no idea. Does anyone remember what these were for?
It's dude. I was a child last time I saw that show.
We were the same age. So I'm trying to figure it out. I don't remember either. Right?
Only reason
like what's weird is I didn't grow
the Pink Power Ranger.
Oh yeah. Remember that one?
The Pink Power Ranger.
I just watched
like Power Michelle Rangers or something.
Pink Power Ranger. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. See, I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. I'm gonna have to have a separate bag for all the extra hands and heads that came with this. But I mean, it's really great. I'll be tempted to see. I'll be tempted to see what the posability of it is, simply because the it's weird. I don't know if you guys see this on here, but like if you look at his hips and his legs, the joints are oddly placed.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's very old school action figure. Actually, that may just be a Power Ranger thing because a lot of like a Power Ranger action figures have that shape of like hip and leg. They do. Yeah, okay. It's very common.
I was honestly looking for that little rubber attachment they put between the torso and leg from the old school ones.
Oh, like the ball joint kind of thing.
Yeah, I was actually looking for that. So I know that there's he can flex where his torso is here. So I just want to see if he'll be able to like actually hold the poses. That's the main thing for me. But honestly,
a lot of these are not able to hold the dynamic poses without like an attachable arm or something.
Bro, and I'm finding that out because I had the Yellow Ranger in a kick and she's falling down every time. Like she'll be well, and then I come back like 2 days later on the floor. So I'm like, okay, I have to see if I can get an assist to hold. That's actually a really good idea.
What am I called? There's a Japanese company that does posable figures, and they sell clear bases and like clear arms to help hold figures in positions. It's pretty killer. They figured it out.
Bandai?
Yeah, Bandai.
Bandai. Someone DM me that in the Toy Squad.
Yeah, I'll see if I can. Yeah, I can probably find one for you. Yeah, they have different size ones too, and because they have all the Mobile Suit Gundam stuff too, and those stuff. Those are never hold a pose unless you have something holding it. So yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, man. All right, so I actually I need you all's help. I tried it wasn't plastic cement, but it was supposed for action figures. I still cannot for the life of me. This thing still is broken. Like
is that his foot?
Yeah, like it snapped at it fell out. It fell off the fell off one of the display ones I had over here and snapped the ankle.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I tried using plastic glue and that did not hold at all.
Where did you get your plastic glue?
It was either Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something like that.
Is it plastic or do you know what if it's made of fully plastic? If it's not, plastic glue will not work very well.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's plastic.
So I have two bits of advice. If it is really plastic, get the Games Workshop or Citadel plastic glue. It chemically breaks down the plastic and will bond it stronger than if it had been stronger than when it was built. It's pretty legit.
Send me that one in the chat too, please. I told Shira I might have to buy another one. She just stared at me. I was like, "You're right. I'll look for alternatives to fix the one I have." So.
There you go, man. There you go.
Yeah, I've been trying. Do you have could you have another one up that you want to show?
Yeah. I have them partially assembled. I just, like I said, I just took them out of the box.
That's fine.
Oh no, Ironside. Yeah, you got one.
Oh, dude, you got one, dude?
Yeah, I've got some acquisitions I would like to get.
Dude.
So I've got 3 of those.
You sound like you bought them
Sure.
illegally in a back alley somewhere. I got some acquisitions.
It did. We're meeting surreptitiously right now. Yeah, dude, show us what you got. What's on the list?
Let's share screen. Where is it? There it is.
I need to change this lighting, dude. It makes me look bisexual. Hold on.
Yeah, so these are the Bandai.
There we go. Red.
figures.
There we go.
Highly heterosexual.
Yeah. Very masculine. Yes. Oh, yo. Yeah. That's sick.
These are actually from a prequel series of movies before the very first Gundam series.
Oh, like the OVAs?
And this is the Zero Gundam right here. Yeah, the OG.
Yeah. I thought I recognized that one. Don't they have a one version of this? Like they have a giant statue of that in Japan somewhere, like a full size one.
Yes, yeah.
It's so cool, dude.
That is crazy. If anybody's gonna have a giant mech first, it's the Japanese. So there's that one.
Oh yeah.
It'll probably be Hello Kitty or some shit. Can you imagine like the aliens land and like we only have one mech that can withstand their firepower? It's like Hello Kitty.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, dude, I like
So
I love when mechs
on it.
are different. Yeah, I like when they're like weirdly shaped. I like the weird ones.
Yeah. What's the
Yeah,
scale
yeah,
on
me
these,
too.
dude?
These are probably about 6-inch. These are
Okay.
1/44th scale, I think.
Okay.
And here's just the regular Zaku right here.
That's cool.
It's like,
That is-
man, if only we had something that could get through that shield. Rocket launcher.
Boom.
Nice, dude. That is cool.
Yeah,
How much
no.
are? Go ahead.
I've been considering
So
getting
these
like
are
some of the
around
old like
$40
Gundam
each.
wing ones.
And they're $40 each.
And these are ones you put together. You got to put them together first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some of them are
pretty-
really
but they're
complicated.
fun.
I put together a couple of them.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim with Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah, that's
that's
all
go
I
ahead.
got there.
All right. Do you know
Yeah,
how long it would
that's
take
it
to build time on these?
I've built one and it took me a week or two, like 2 weeks. It's really not that, but it's,
some of them are really
but
complicated.
if you were to stick with it, couple
Mm.
like 3 or 4 days. But it's fun. I enjoy doing that, so it doesn't bother me that much.
Okay.
But just
Yeah.
be aware,
Okay.
if you order one, you got to put it together.
Yep. or hear me out. You go to a store where they have some pre-built ones, and you're like, I am
there
paying.
you
This one has a lazy. I'm a lazy fuck tax, and so here you go. Yeah, like buy a pre-built.
I'm not gonna lie.
And
It took me
sadly,
a while
I
to
do
get
have
some of this
to
out.
leave you gentlemen
No, dude.
to start
All right,
my
that's
show.
right.
So
All right, go ahead.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
sir.
brother.
Just before you do that, just go ahead and market your show. I already put your link in the description. Go ahead and let us know what we're talking about on your
Okay.
channel, man.
well, yeah. Tonight I'll be going over She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. It's an old cavalry movie, and it's my 100th episode, so it'll be fun.
Woohoo!
But yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Sweet, dude.
All
But
right.
yeah,
have to-
thanks for having me again, E.G.O.
Dude, no
Always
problem.
a
We're
good
probably
time.
gonna wind up doing another one just to get Rowan back on. So if you got anything that you added to your list
Okay.
on there as well, we'll take that as well, man.
Hell yeah,
Alrighty,
dude.
man.
Have a
Well,
good show
y'all
later,
take
man.
care. Yeah,
All
thank
right,
you.
catch you later, man.
Peace.
All right, well, it's just us.
Now that he's gone, no, the real show can start.
He's gone. All right. Let's
All
hear it.
right, sweet.
So I think it's your turn, right?
All right. The guy who created this particular story has been canceled because he really enjoys things involving PDF files in real
I
life.
see.
Luckily, it never
Okay.
affected the story, and this figure is Batosai, the Manslayer from whatchamacallit, Rurouni Kenshin. And yeah,
Rurouni Kenshin.
nope, the hair's come off. But yeah, no, I've been looking for a figure of him for a while, And most of them are posed really bad, or the face is really bad, and you can't have that with this particular character. But like, see if I can get slightly better lighting here. There we go. Haha. Right. But yeah, dude, the pose, the whole thing, the hair, the like, you won't be able to see it that well, but the face is like really, really killer. Has the scar and everything from the show. Ruffles like in all the pants, the pose. Again, this is not a posable figure, but if you're going to have a statue, why not have one that's dynamic and interesting and detailed?
You might as well, right?
Yeah, and yeah, I've been wanting a figure of this quality from this story, like manga and show. Yeah. I've been looking for a couple of years, and like I couldn't find one under $500 or $600 that was worth buying until now. And so I finally got this one, dude, and it looks so freaking good. I'm so happy with this.
No, it looks good. So wait, so was the hair detachable on there, or how did that work, or is it just like a detail they put on there? Because it came off.
Oh, the hair, yeah, no, I put it together. So the hair comes off. It has a little hole in the back. Okay. Probably glue that baby on there. The head doesn't come off, but the whole torso, yeah, like whole torso comes off. Has a square shape. They designed it specifically for each other. And then just fits right on there. And it gives it more of a 3D look. Some of them, like, because of how they're done and molded, it doesn't look very 3D, but like hell, like you can see up the leg, like up the wavy kind of baggy leg there, and to see more leg. It is actually painted all the way up. I don't know. It's really it reminds me of the Roy Mustang one I showed earlier, and even some of these, but I think this one is a step above, maybe just a half step, but it's noticeable. I notice the difference.
Okay, no, I like it. That's not bad at all, dude. And let's see what we got. So, I mean, so at this point, do you have like a wall of just all of your manga statues on there?
Not yet. I switched offices into this one, and this room is tiny, and so I have my most of my manga collection at home. I'm going to try to figure out where exactly to put everything. My space is limited right now.
Gotcha.
But because of some changing life circumstances, I may have a lot more space here soon. So hell yeah, dude.
I like it. All right, nice. All right, so next thing I've got is I think it's the last one that I've got. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The very best version of Batman is not Bruce Wayne. I know, absolute heresy.
I know where you're going. I know. You know
exactly where I'm going. It is this version, guys. This version was by Grant Morrison, and this is Dick Grayson's job in his time as Batman. His Batman and Robin was the best version of Batman you could ever get or ever read. I know people say, but my Dark Knight. But you know, my Hush, stop. No. Batman Dark Mirror, which is Dick Grayson's run as Batman, was phenomenal. All right.
Yep.
And I will say again, in the subreddits that I'm with McFarlane, they've dubbed this one of the best Batman action figures for posability of all time. Like, we've got a perfect cloth cape back here.
Oh, it's an actual cape. That's sick.
Actual cape. We've
very uncommon.
Yeah, so I think that's the thing. They started doing wired capes maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, because they could actually get more static poses. So they could actually get him flying with the cape, and you could get all the ruffles in there to make it look like he's actually descending on there. So I've got him with the taser fists, and I've actually got 2 extra sets of hands that are open on here. What's going on, dude? So I'm going to wind up posting that one pretty soon, and I'm gonna see if I can find some. I'll try to. You did. What's going? I'll try to send you guys some of the static poses for this Batman. But everyone that I've seen that bought it has said it's the most athletic looking, and it's the best one that they've seen. What you got there?
Oh yeah, no. So while I've been talking to you, he was working on this guy. Building some Legos. Yeah. This one's kind of it's a race car. Yeah, what do you think, buddy? You like it? Yeah. The kit's pretty cool because you can disassemble it and use the pieces to assemble 2 different other like vehicles as well, which is pretty
that
neat.
is-
I like
make
those.
it into the airplane and also a different kind of vehicle.
That is cool.
And
How long
and
did it
then
take you to do that?
wait, what do we? Sorry, what do you say, Ego?
How long did it take to do all that?
Oh, he started after we started talking, so not very long. He does kits for adults and such pretty easily, so I knew this would only buy me a little bit of time here. But
but hey, go back inside, go make a plane.
All right, Thor and go clean up, and then we're gonna get going here in just a minute. Okay?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, buddy, we actually have to, so it's not even a choice. But
right.
I love you. Quietly go into the night and put that stuff away. Okay, Bubba?
Yes. But dude, that actually is pretty cool. I didn't know they were making them that they could do actually 2 other cars for what you're getting for them.
Yeah,
That's
you can't have all 3 of them together, but you can disassemble it and then rebuild. It's basically
That's cool.
which is such a good thing, like for time stuff. Like if you're just
Whoa.
for a kid like him who's like very ADHD, he needs a lot of attention or something to occupy himself. Like it's a perfect thing for him.
Dude, I just remember when we were young, it was like, oh, I made the car. What are you gonna make now? I guess I have to use my imagination. Like, nope, you can make that car over there. You can make a plane, like 3 other ones. That is fantastic. Like, how much are those ones now? For
that kid? That one was it's kind of smaller and it's not like a known like entity. It's just like a random Lego thing. It's not like from a really big series.
Yeah,
I think it was like maybe $26, something like that. Like nothing, dude. It was really fine.
That is cool. I think I'm gonna try getting some of the non-Lego stuff on there. I bought my buddy a Xenomorph for his birthday last year, and I hear there's a Breaking Bad meth lab.
Now this is a kit of Jesse and his girlfriend passed out with here's the heroin needle and
Dude, I have to check and see if it's real, if it's something that's usable. But if it is, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and try to put it together and let everyone know what it looks like. But
we have a Lego Walter White where there's one where he still has hair and one where he's bald and
Breaking Bad, bro. That's awesome.
Animation, dude. You're too much, dude. I love it.
Well done, dude. I gotta look into that. Looks like we're pretty much on the time for that we've got for this evening. But before we head out, Kahuna, I'm gonna let you go ahead and plug your show. Again, links for everyone that's been a guest. Their links are in the description. Kahuna, go ahead. What you got, man?
All right. Well, my channel's been a little bit quiet. I'll release a short here and there and a video here and there recently. I have a lot of comic stuff coming. I have a lot of manga content coming, but I'm going to plug mostly the Iron Seas YouTube channel. We've had a couple of videos on there that have gone a little viral for how big the channel is. We have a video talking about Brandon Sanderson's most recent Stormlight book, Wind and Truth. And me and Joe Batts go on that book for about 2 hours, and we could have talked for much longer about many of the problems that we had with that book, because we were both big Sanderson fans, and now we don't like the direction that he's going. And then we have a video talking about Shad talking about Sanderson, and like all of that's going very viral. There's going to be a show tonight, but I am unfortunately not going to be able to attend. But do check out the show and subscribe if you're interested.
Will do. All right, guys. As for me, I will be on tomorrow with JV, Bradley Duke Devil, and Matt for our Wednesday night is overbooked. That is tomorrow, Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Shiro and I will be back with Ordinary Games, not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after, working on a few things behind the scenes. And probably by next month, we'll be doing another toy review so that we can get Roman in here to show the 11 action figures and counting that he's got. Bobby Wolf, thank you, sir. Thanks for everyone that tuned in on YouTube, X, and Instagram. Guys, for my man Kahuna and E.G.O, we are out.